Hey guys, how's it going? All right, just getting set up here. Hooray. Streaming. All right. Facebook on. YouTube on. Okay, looks like we're good to go. Let's let people file in here. Hello, how you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. Another Tuesday night. Just doing some general assessment before I get going here. It's kind of on her hips, so changing this a little bit. Sounds good. Okay, thanks. Fembots. Exotic insects. Nice. Hey Robert, how you doing? It's been a crazy day. It's good. Good, good, good. Does it? Like varies in which way? Like how? Like up and down as far as levels go, or just like timing wise? I think Twitch is the fastest as far as like delay. I think YouTube's probably the slowest. What's up, Sean? Oh, you learned how to get symmetry back? Yeah, that's always a fun challenge, isn't it? Okay. I'm going to put these things in different groups. Oh, nice. Okay. Her dress is sticking clear out back here. It's kind of funny. Didn't notice that till now. And symmetry is not on. Speaking of losing symmetry. Symmetry. YouTube seems to be laggy. Yeah. Like I said, I think Twitch is the best as far as quality is concerned. Okay. So how's everybody doing tonight? Today is the 1-year anniversary for my course. Is that crazy? I've had it out for a year now. That's crazy to me. Crazy to think about. Dun, dun. Splitting off the hair. I do not provide the software, no. So yes, you will need to get a copy of ZBrush. Thanks, Robert. Just splitting off the pieces, and I'm going to split her head off as well. Okay. Hey Faye, do I ever find I lose my flow by leaving a piece for a week and before going back to it? It depends, you know, it depends on how passionate I am at the time, honestly. If I'm just not into it, you know, like I've kind of lost it with the cowboy a little bit, you know, that you guys have watched me stream, just because other projects have gained my interest, and You know, just doing a single head in a Twitch session, a stream session, it's a lot of fun, and the cowboy is like stretched out over a long term, so it kind of loses a little bit of the spark that it originally had in the beginning. But what you can do is just kind of figure out what excited you about that character in the first place, and just kind of dig back in and figure it out, and try and find that spark again. So, okay. Yeah, they do have a trial period on ZBrush. And in fact, you can sign up for it. I believe the sign up is below if you're on Twitch instead of YouTube. I think there's a link where you can go get the demo for it, for ZBrush. Oh, thanks, Ashish. Thank you very much. I like to keep it that way. Nice and simple. Okay, now duplicate this off. I'm going to do something crazy. Oh, come on. Not really crazy. But remesh by union is a lot of fun to do, because it's kind of like a Dynamesh, except for it doesn't mess up your geometry. It just melds things together, which is pretty cool. So I'm just trying it. Yeah, but I'm not. I wish I was an institute, but I'm not. I'm not a college. I'm just a single instructor that I can't afford to hand out software. There is educational versions of the software also that you can get, but I don't know what you need to qualify for educational stuff. But the educational version does work. Yeah, Sean, it does. It does keep the polygroups, but it does some weird stuff too. Because see all the mess? It kind of sews everything together like this. So it's not a clean mesh. See that? It's kind of garbage. But it does sew everything together, which is kind of what I use Dynamesh for. But now I just sew everything together. I don't really care about polygroups. Is there a setting to fix what? To fix the mess in between the polygroups? No, that is what it is. So now I'm just gonna remesh by Remeasure instead. Let's see. Boom, boom. Okay, mirror this. I'm gonna try about 6,000 maybe. Let's see what it does. Okay, let me solo this. It's just a body, just a mannequin at this point. Okay. I've copied and pasted this from your notebook. Okay. I hope I can catch them. Sometimes I don't pay attention to chat as much as I should. I apologize for that, but I'll try. Let's see. What do I think about ZBrush Core? So Jones, ZBrush Core is nice if you just want to try out ZBrush, and if what you'll get from ZBrush Core is you'll get to learn the navigation, you'll get to learn how ZBrush functions, you'll get to learn primitive objects and subtools and Dynamesh and a bunch of other things like that. Some things that ZBrush Core does not have. So it does not have what I just did, which is Remeasure. I'm not sure it has the remesh stuff at all. But it's very, very good if you just want to just get in there and play and have some fun with digital sculpting. That's kind of what ZBrush Core is all about. It's kind of the in-between of Sculptress and the full version of ZBrush. It kind of sits in the middle. So you couldn't use it for full production work, but you can use it to try and see if ZBrush is for you, if you like the navigation, if you like the sculpting, that kind of stuff. And you can also use what you paid towards ZBrush Core. You can pay that, or you can use that towards the full version of ZBrush. So I believe it's $100 for Core. So then you can apply that $100 to a full version of ZBrush if you ever decide to use it. Okay. Let's apply this. Accept. Yeah, Robert, it is. It's the I'm just redoing this ooh la la from the Dreamcast version of Space. Was it Space Channel 5? This is for the Retrogasm challenge. I'm not really like quote unquote competing in the challenge. I just wanted to try it and do a character and bring it up to the you know, current generation of consoles. So yeah, this is not the original model. I do have the original model in here for reference. It's right here. That's the original model from Dreamcast, and I just use that for proportions. But now I'm kind of done with it, so I'm just going on from there. Oh, thanks, Faye. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Sean, I don't really care about those areas. I don't really care to keep the polygroups. I just Z-remeshed it, as you saw, and that kind of cleans up those areas. So your sketching is great, and I was working in 3ds Max. Yeah, that's kind of a different thing. So 3ds Max is it's a polygon modeler, so you'll have a different experience with that than you will with ZBrush. Okay. Hey, what's up, David? Welcome to the stream. Oh, I gotta play. I'm getting comments over on Facebook that I'm not paying attention to. I'm sorry, guys. Hey, Francisco. Hey, Facebook. How's it going? Thank you very much. Sorry, Ruse. I don't mean to. How's it going? Thanks for watching over on Facebook. Yes, it's easier to chat in Twitch than it is on Facebook because it's in a different window for me. So, just kind of smoothing this out. Because I'm making it ready to add the clothing on here. Okay. There's that, and then let's fix up these feet. What kind of feet are those? I could have done a better blockout than that. What is this? All right. Man, that's kind of some warbly stuff, isn't it? Let's fix that. And I forgot to turn on symmetry, but that's okay. So you guys that were wondering how you fix symmetry, so I've been kind of working on this side and not this side. But if you use mirror and weld, it only mirror and welds from the screen left to screen right. So what I can do is I can mirror it first, and that'll mirror it over there. Then I can do mirror and weld. There you go. Now fix that. Fix that right up. Now our feet still look weird. Let's move this over. Alright, the Retrogasm challenge is to recreate a model based upon characters from old school video games. Yep, for sure. When do you decide to re-topo Z-remesh after Dynameshing? I do it right away. And I still don't have symmetry on. Come on. Sorry, I'm a little bit slow today. I did a webinar earlier today, and it went well, but I'm a little burnt out from live streaming, so I apologize. There we go. That's looking better. And I want to shrink these toes down. So to answer that question, I kind of just decide, you know, I'm done doing the blockout, so let's merge everything together and then hit. And you saw I merged it with the new combined thing under the gizmo. What is it called? Remesh by union. That's what it is. And that just combines everything together. So I actually just skip right past Dynamesh and just use that remesh by union because it does the same thing without kind of displacing any of your mesh. Okay. Bring that back in, but not too much. All right, Robert. Come on over. Red Rover, Red Rover. Hey, what's up, Ma? How's it going, man? I haven't talked to you forever. How you doing, man? Are you coming to the Zbrush Summit again this year? Please say yes. Right? Right? It's really good. So you guys know this is Ma of the Ma cut brush. If it is you, this is Malachus the Black. I assume it is. And that's what this pinch brush is based off of, is his Ma cut brush. What's up, Hairy Mandibles? How you doing, man? Very cool. Well, thanks for joining us, man. Thanks for stopping by. Always a pleasure. You should be streaming too. You should do some of those wicked hard surface models that you do. Right on. Well, thanks for stopping by, Harry. All right. I'm just kind of I'm getting these fingers apart. Oh, okay. I'm gonna put a bug in their ear. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you don't mind, I'm gonna do it. 'Cause I would love to watch your streams, dude. I would love to. Let's bend this thumb the other way. How about that? So it looks better. Oh, so just a hand, just like that? So not all the fingers and everything? So yeah, it's not a bad idea. Yeah, Malachus, I would love to, honestly. I really would. Hard surface stuff. Anything you do. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Cody. How you doing, man? How's it going? I once made a broken fingers by accident in ZBrush Core. Yeah, that's weird. I honestly don't use Z-spheres very much because they're quite unpredictable. That's why I just make everything out of polygroups like this and just insert meshes. So that's what I do. Awesome. All right, man. I hope I don't forget. That's the only thing. Oh, okay. That'd be awesome. Let's apply this, duplicate, and we're going to combine this. I use Transpose Master. I do not use Z-spheres. Again, they're too unpredictable, and you can't paint weights or anything like that. So it's kind of exercise in frustration. I did rig a dragon with Z-sphere rig before, and it was fun and it was cool, but it was more work than it was worth. I'd rather just use the transpose tool or the gizmo, whatever you want to call it these days. Okay, remesh by union. Oh, I gotta delete lower and then do this again. Okay. Yep, T-pose master, transpose tool. That's what T-pose means in ZBrush, is transpose. Yeah. Well, okay, the reason I did it is because, you know, wings, you know, just to try to pose wings. They're like gigantic hands with gigantic fingers with webbing in between them, right? They're like hanging off the dragon's back, and they got the big... Oh, anyway, I'm getting sweats just thinking about that. Anyway, yeah, it just wasn't a pleasant experience. I think you could do it with I've tried it with a biped as well, not a full-on dragon, but and I just I'd rather pose with the transpose tool. It's just, or transpose master, whatever you want to call it. Once you get used to it, it's easy to do. Easy, in quotes, easy. It's easy to it's easy to pose stuff once you get used to how it works. I'm just clipping these clean. There you go. Yeah, because you can't really control it. I mean, you have to. So they're in traditional rigging, when you have bones, there is skin weighting, and inside ZBrush with a Z-sphere rig, it is what it is. In the envelopes are invisible, so you can't really see them. So in order to adjust the envelopes, you can increase or decrease the size of the Z-sphere rig, or you can add more quote-unquote bones or Z-spheres to influence the mesh. So you kind of end up with this big giant mess of Z-sphere rig that's all over the place because you're trying to control everything with those. And inevitably you're going to get some pinching and some hose, like bent hose in like in your elbows and stuff like that. It's not pleasant. Yep, weighting is key for sure. But with the transpose tool, masking is key. So the better you are at masking, the easier time that you're going to have posing your character. So kinking, like pinching, not, you know, like just bad flow, bad form. You'll lose your volumes, that kind of stuff. So kink, you know. Sorry if it's a slang term, I don't know. Yep, like a kink in the hose. Right. Exactly. Okay. I'm going to remesh by Remeasure now. I want these to be, we'll try 3000. What's up, Nice Shadow? Masking equals weight. Yeah, kind of. If you think about it that way, you know, absolutely, it works that way. It's basically how, you know, what kind of control you have. I'm not liking these fingers, but we'll fix them. We'll get there. They kind of look like sausages. Sausages. That's the problem with fingers. They always look like... It's too easy to make them look like sausages. Oh, nice. Mobile Studio Pro. Awesome. How is it? You, well, obviously you said you're so happy. You love it. Let's de-sausage these fingers here. I'm just using the super special smooth, where you start out smoothing and then you let go of shift while you're still smoothing. And basically it relaxes the mesh around the form rather than reducing the form itself. I'm just basically getting rid of those knuckle points. Whoa. And making the fingers more sleek and feminine. Feminine. Sausages. Yeah, man hands. She's got man hands. I like when George Costanza was a hand model. It's like, don't touch these. They're works of art. That thumb is a banana thumb. Look at that thing. Get in there. Sometimes you don't know what's happening until you start you know, getting in there, fixing it. There we go. Okay. Why do I keep forgetting to turn on symmetry tonight, guys? Why? Okay, here we go. Mirror and weld. Turn on symmetry. I need a big sign above my head. Remember to turn on symmetry, you fool. Right? Everybody needs some brats. Okay. Now, this is something that comes from the transpose tool that I'm using with the gizmo. A lot of people think, oh, this new gizmo, I lost some functionality. But you really don't. You use it in the same way. And I just held down control and dragged down the limb. So in this case, the finger, because I want to pose this finger a little better. Kind of curl it in and then move it and bring it in like this. That way I can smooth this out. It'd be good. Okay. Space Channel 5. What's up, Annie? Over on Facebook. How's it going? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, you got the high-end 16-inch. Okay, awesome. Very cool. I have a Microsoft Surface, which is similar, but not quite the same. Thanks, Arcane. Hey, symmetry. I wish I could hear you guys talking sometimes. You're like, hey, turn on the symmetry. In your top right corner. So yeah, my symmetry is right here in the top right. It's right here. So I should see. Yep. And X. A scripting friend to make bright flashing buttons. Yep. Hey, hey. Or a guy whispering. Banana hands. All right. You got to do Dylan's Ekron. Oh, sweet, Night Shadow. That's awesome. Well, tell him hello for me. Dylan's one of my favorite people. He's got skills on skills, that guy. Skills on skills. Okay, here we go. I'm doing it again. Control drag. But when I do that, I don't want the pivot point up on top of the knuckle. So I'll hold down Alt and drag it into the middle of the finger, and then rotate it from there. But it's rotating in a weird spot, and then moving it and cheating it, and then I'll smooth it out. See, it's making this weird knuckle. I don't want that knuckle. Smooth it out. I do it all in ZBrush, actually. Sometimes, if I'm doing a lot of hard surface stuff, I will take it outside of ZBrush. But for the most part, I like to stay inside here. I don't like to move around much as far as programs, unless I have to. Okay, and this finger is too fat. Let's shrink it down. Now for shrinking or losing volume, you'll want to just use the regular smooth. Don't let go of control if you want to actually make it shrink. There we go. Yeah, Ma, I don't use. Do you use Cinema 4D? I don't use that very much. I've always wanted to play with it, but I have not used it much. I used to be a silo modeler. If you guys know what silo is, silo is a super cheap polygon modeler until the ZBrush, until this Z modeler came along. So I've been looking for a program like Silo ever since then. Yeah, dude, Silo is the best. Sticky keys, man. Sticky keys. Okay, if you guys don't know what sticky keys are, sticky keys, and it's not what you're thinking. Not those kind of sticky keys. It's keys that when you depress a key, it does a function. When you let go of the key, it's done with the function. So for example, if you want to extrude a face, like a polygon, right? And a lot of those polygon modelers and even ZBrush, when you hover over a polygon, let me see if I can show you. See that? See the polygons are lighting up red as I hover over these, okay? In a program that has sticky keys, essentially what you can do is you can hover over here, and then hold down the sticky key, and then do the thing, and then let go, and then let go, and it's done. So that's how it works. And there are programs out there that exist that have sticky keys for a number of functions, and it's also context sensitive. So for example, like a slice or a cut or something like that, you would use X. And depending on if you're over a face or an edge or a vertice or whatever, and if you're holding down X, it will do a function, and then you let go and it'll be done. So you can cut a new loop, an edge loop around that. And ZModel is very, very close. It's very fast. It's simple, like that. Oh my goodness! I just cut. There must be spirals happening on this hand like crazy. So anyway, yeah, I really like the idea of context sensitive sticky keys. Super cool. There's my rant about that. Yeah, poor Never Center, right? Oh. Result of one. Arcane. You made me read that out loud. Come on. I'm working on Nintendo 64 console model in Maya. I hate it. Rather use ZModeler, but you can't use ZBrush. Oh, sorry, man. That's good to learn, though. It's really good to learn. Since I'm now more familiar with ZBrush using its core version, I love ZBrush. I don't want to use any other sculpting program. I would not do UV mapping in ZBrush. So the UV mapper is actually very, very good. Like the unwrapper, the UV master inside of ZBrush is very, very good. But it's very hard to control the cuts unless you use polygroups to cut your seams, and then you can use and it works really well actually. But typically, yes, I will do UVs outside of here just because of that kind of wild uncontrol. But if you can control it with polygroups or something like that, or doing something simple, it's really, really fast and it unwraps nicely. So I use it occasionally. Works pretty good. Okay, so give it pores. Oh, you started in Wings? Really? Yeah, Silo and Wings. Yep, solid modeler. I started with Nendo. You remember Nendo? You really miss the option of extrude points and edges? Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't do it that way in ZBrush. You kind of have to be creative when you're using ZModeler. You have to think of different ways of doing things that you're used to doing. So if you're used to a certain function, like extract edges, you might have to kind of work in a little bit different way. And I don't know all of those ways. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Malachus might. Yeah, Danny Mac 60-second tutorials. Yeah, hey Juan, you're over on Facebook. How's it going? Yes, you're absolutely correct. I believe in that. So Juan over on Facebook is saying if ZBrush had included the gizmo when it launched, a lot of people would be able to transition into ZBrush a lot easier. So yeah, you're right. You're right. But you know, good things come to those who wait, I suppose. And I really, really like the gizmo. It's nice. Okay. So that, I still want to fix this finger. It's bugging me. Kroll videos. Okay, let's bend this finger more. Malchus, I don't know what the Kroll, are you talking about Fernando? So, Malchus, I don't know if you know, do you know who Bay Rate is? Bayrate, he was like the Mirai king. Mirai? Martin Kroll, Nintendo. Yeah, yeah. So I met him. I met him at GDC this year. He's such a cool guy. Yeah. He's so awesome. So Bayrate is, he worked at Valve for a long, long time. And there's this old modeling program. It's a solid modeler, meaning you can't have holes in it. That was Nendo. So it's like your model has to be watertight all the time. That's just how it worked. You couldn't have holes. And he was the guy that I kind of worshipped for poly modeling back when I was very first starting out, because he did kind of the it's like the splash image for Mirai. And it was like, you could model like this in Mirai, and it was this face with these cool ears, and it looked like an elfish head. Really cool. And that was Bayrate. And now he just does some really cool stuff. Yeah, yeah. I worship that guy. He was awesome. He reminds me of he's kind of like Grizzly Adams. You guys remember Grizzly Adams from the 80s? It's kind of this large burly dude with this big giant beard, just like a big teddy bear. He's awesome. He probably, I hope he doesn't hear me say that. maybe he'd like it, but but now he's doing VR stuff. He does VR stuff, and he does VR sculpting, and he's incredible. And he does a VR comic, which is super cool. Dan Haggerty. Yep. Oh, man. And there's this meme riding on a buffalo. This video, if you guys look it up. This guy riding on a buffalo to this song. It's like that. Oh, man. And he modeled Golem. You know Golem? Yeah, the Golem for Lord of the Rings. Yeah, he modeled that at Weta. So, yeah, Bayrate. Bayrate, everybody. He knows his stuff a little bit. Okay. I'm happier with these hands. I'm not quite perfectly content, but I'm happier with them. Yeah, Golem. And he's Bonnie Raitt's nephew. Yeah, that's a thing. You know Bonnie Raitt, country singer. There's a secret about Golem in the U.S. dongle in a foreign country. I don't even know what that means. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure he knows Andy Serkis. Andy Serkis. Oh, Andy Serkis. I used to really, really like Andy Serkis until he started dissing on animators. Saying animators do nothing, it's all him. Okay, that's not working. Oh. Yeah, so I wasn't too happy with those comments, Andy Serkis, because he knows it's not true. Yep, Arcane, that's the one. Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave these hands alone for a minute. And I think we'll stop there, and we'll come back to them. How's that? Okay, let's build some boots. The soft use didn't work when he went to New Zealand. Oh, really? Wow. Okay. That's interesting, though. Interesting. Okay. Let's make some boots. Boots. Oh, in one of these articles, Andy just, I don't know, he just went off one day on how the entire performance is his and shared with no one. Basically meaning So he does motion capture performance, and he's one of the most phenomenal mo-capper performers that, you know, next to like, you know, well, anyway, he's really, really good. Okay. And I give him that credit. Absolutely. But he's taking all the credit because behind the scenes, there are a lot of people cleaning up that motion and cleaning up the animation. And actually, I've cleaned up animation that way before, and it is a mess. It's a complete mess. No matter how good your motion capture system is, it always creates a mess. So he was just kind of discrediting the people that put all the time and effort into cleaning up his motion, and then going in over top of his motion and exaggerating it. It does take some animation know-how and skills to go in there and really make a performance look awesome. And he was just like, no, it's all me. It's me. The animators, they don't have anything to do with it. It's all me. And I'm just like, Andy, that's not cool. It's not cool to be that guy, you know? So, yeah. Okay, let's duplicate this. Boom, boom, boom. And cut off, not this, this. Yes, it does. Okay, so I'm just going to pick one of these edge loops above where I want the ring, the boot to end. And if I go to this select lasso, I can hold down Control and Shift. And if I click an edge, it makes it disappear. Oh, let me hide the other one. There we go. See that? I think I want it a little higher though. Maybe right up underneath the knee. Okay. Now that I have that, I can go auto groups and hide it. Oh, come on. Sometimes it'll hide a loop and you don't want it to. And if it ever does that, that's why, because you have select lasso and you've accidentally picked an edge. So I'm going to delete this and mirror and weld to make them the same color. And boots, we have boots. Okay, let's see. The only mass tail on the ship. I don't need those other guys. We can just go straight forever. I know, right, Arcane? Okay, artisan, we get full credit. That's why we have ArtStation. Yep, that's so true. Okay, Nosy over on YouTube says, Shane, if you wanted to use the model in a game, how would you separate the body from the clothes, like the foot from the shoe? You're welcome. Thank you for, thanks for joining me. So what happens is when I get down to the end and I want to make a game character, I will retopologize this, which means rebuild the surface. And typically I will stitch the clothes to the body. So where this boot meets the leg, I will actually stitch that together with an internal ledge, so it looks like it goes way down inside the boot, but it actually doesn't. And then I bake the maps and, you know, that kind of thing. And I'll do the same thing with the gloves. I'll make it look like it actually has some, you know, it goes around and goes inside, but it doesn't. That's to save on polygons, and that's also to save on Z-fighting. Z-fighting is where two polygons are kind of occupying the same space, and the rendering engine doesn't know which one to draw, so you'll see it go like that. So that's what Z-fighting is. So, hey, Night Shadow, I'm probably going to wait until next month, the first of next month. And the reason why is because I just did a webinar today, and I opened the course. That's one reason. So enrollment is open right now for a week for my course. And if you want to know more information about that, just go to my website and sign up for my free brushes, which will put you on my newsletter, which will then, I'm going to be sending out more emails later this week on how to enroll or how to find out more information. There isn't much information on my webpage itself. It's all kind of behind the scenes, and you'll get that information if you sign up. So there you go. All right, Sean, take care, man. So what was I talking about? So game characters. Yeah, I just stitched those things together in the end. That's kind of how it works. I hope that answered your question. Is there a way to keep the mask pen when you work on a model like mask lasso outside mode? Bazooka, I don't quite understand your question. When you work on a model and mask lasso outside model? like mask pen. So inside the model's here and outside is a square. That's kind of how it works. And then you have mask lasso right here. And mask lasso is not the pen on the inside. I think this is what you're talking about. And the answer to that is no. You have to switch back to mask pen, and then you have to switch back to mask lasso. So it's kind of a pain in the butt. But if you say yes, you know, when it asks you, do you want to keep it like this? Then when you go back and forth, it's not that big a deal. And you can set those to a hotkey too. If you want, if you're using them all the time and going back and forth, you can set those to a hotkey, and it would, hopefully it would. Yeah, I hate switching. Just try and do hotkeys. That's all I can say. Oh man, what software do I use for retopology? I will typically use Maya these days. I was using other software, but now I've been using Maya and Quad Draw. It's really, really good. And if it's small things, if I'm retopping very small things, like eventually I'm going to retop the top, her top, and you'll see that, and I'll do the retopology inside here. So if it's small pieces like that, I'll just do it in here. But if it's like an entire character, the reason I don't do it in here is because you can kind of see the vertices on the other side as you're retopping, and you can't really move vertices around or smooth them out while you're retopping. So you kind of get lost in it, and it's not as functional as it could be. So yeah, that's the only reason I take it out. So hopefully they'll update it in the yeah, Bazooka. I don't like to talk about the program because this is Pixelogic stream, and it's kind of a competitor. So, but yes, I've used that for years and years and years until Quad Draw in Maya 2018 is really good, and the UVs in there are very good as well. So that's what I suggest. There you go. Okay. Yep, keyboard hotkeys. Oh, thanks, Sapphire. Here, I'll actually put a link in here. Let me do that. An actual link. Okay. Back to Facebook. Is anybody yapping over there? Okay. Ooh la la. Hey, what's up, Jesse? Yeah, I was wondering about that, Malchus. I'll have to talk to you about that later. So Maya is expensive if you get the actual full monthly thing, but if you can get an educational version or Maya LT, it does pretty much everything you need, you know, so you don't have to pay for the whole thing, but yes, it is still expensive. Excuse me, for sure. I mean, there's always the Blender route, right? Okay. But yeah, we're in the Pixelogic stream, so let's keep it to ZBrush. So I don't get in trouble. All right, I'm going to clip off the bottom of this so I can start building the bottom of this boot. A boot. Let's see. Yeah, Michael Palpovich. I think he's another streamer on here, and I think he streams in the morning. Crazy early morning hours. But yeah, you can watch his stuff back, and it's really, really good. But he talks like he's very, very quick. So his speech is fast. Oh, I find myself trying to keep up. It's like a Micro Machines commercial. But Mike is fantastic, and he has some phenomenal information. He knows his stuff. Let's see. How do you back the mouth open or close? I just use masking. I can, you know, I'm not doing the head right now, but when I get to that point, I can show you. It's kind of hard to explain without me showing you. Amrish, which one? Sorry. I'm not always staring at chat. I apologize. Micro Machines. Micro Machines by Gloob. Arcane, yep. Slow him down. Oh, that's funny. Okay, I gotta make sure that this is deleted. Okay. And let's take a look at the original model and just look at those shoes, how they actually work. Yeah, look at that heel, man. Heel. Okay. They're kind of they're pretty fat shoes, so like thick on the top, essentially. Oh, okay. I used to use that program for baking maps, but not for topology. As strange as it seems. It's fine. It's fine for topology, but it was better at baking maps. But now I use something else. Oh, let's see. I'm going to make these feet quite wide. I like that. Wide shoe, wide boot. Yep, take notes. Mike has a really good intro to ZBrush thing too on his YouTube channel. So you should check that out if you are just starting in ZBrush. Also, you guys, I wanted to tell you about a contest that Pixelogic is doing. And it's a super cool contest because it helps out children in need. And Malicus, you might be interested in this because it is hard surface building and printing and really awesome stuff. So what it is, and I'm going to pull this in. Okay, so let's bring this down. This was just announced to me today. And what it is, if you go to pixelogic.com/MWC, MWC stands for Magic Wheelchair. And the contest runs from April 30th to May 31st. Super cool. What they do is they've gotten together with this company called Thingergy. And a guy from, I think one of them's from, oh, what is that called? Mythbusters. I think he was on Mythbusters. Anyway, the idea is to build something that will go around a wheelchair, kind of like cosplay for a kid in a wheelchair, where you can actually build something in ZBrush that will work as a 3D print. Check this out. So see this? Like this Mario Kart? Look at that. So they'll actually make these things and put them around the wheelchair, and then the kid doesn't feel, they just feel awesome in this thing. Super cool, right? Super, super cool. So anyway, they're doing this contest, and it's all about Star Wars. So there's a thread on ZBrush Central about it, and like I said, you can go here. There's the contest details and the rules and the judging and all that kind of stuff. So just check it out on here if you're interested, and you can nominate kids as well. Anyway, super cool, right? Yeah, and it's Star Wars, so that's the theme, Star Wars. Build a Millennium Falcon. I think Joseph Drust is doing an X-Wing fighter. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Can't wait. It's super cool. Super cool. Yeah, you going to get in on that? Oh, man. I wish I had some time, and I wish I was better at hard surface modeling. Oh, man. That sounds so fun. So if you have the means and the time, do it. Your design could get chosen and made. Porg? Sitting in a porg? It's like... Alright, I'm going to bend this down. Alright, sounds good. Swap skills. Too bad we can't plug in like the Matrix and share info, huh? You know what I know. There you go. Oh man. Yeah, that's a problem most people have. Just time. Okay, let's sell this out. And this is what I mean by doing a temporary retop to build stuff with. So I'm going to build a sole on the bottom of the shoe. I just use the topology. I would love to build a cloud. What is it from Cloud City? Those cloud cars with the two cars side by side, but one of them is like the kid in the wheelchair, and the other one is like a sidecar kind of a thing. That'd be awesome. Take up the whole width of, and they're gonna preview it at Comic-Con. So they're gonna let the kid cruise around Comic-Con in this thing. It's such a cool idea. Go Pixelogic. All right. So I'm just gonna make some temporary geometry to help me make a soul. Okay. I need to go, if you go draw size 1, you click on the surface, it just does a single-sided polygon. Then you can split unmasked points and it'll put it into its own group like this. Yeah, for siblings. Oh. Yeah, limit to double doors. Yeah, so they can actually get it in, right? Oh man, could you imagine the speeder, like the land speeder? Or like oh, those I can't even, I'm bad at names tonight. I'm horrible. But those speeder bikes on Return of the Jedi. One of those would be awesome. Do a gonk droid. This is a big old gonk droid. Gonk. That's what I'd do. Gonk. Or those little mouse. Okay. Da-da-da. Just cleaning this mess up. It's going to be the sole, and then I'm going to extrude it. Yeah, land speeder would be so good. Extrude, polygroup all. So yeah, but he's doing a specific one. He's doing the one from I believe from the latest film, Return of the Jet, or whatever the heck it's called. God, I'm not even going to try. I'm done. I'm done thinking about names. But he's doing a specific one, like the darker looking ones. Yeah, Devious, do it. Show him up. Ray's X-Wing? Possibly. I'm not sure exactly which one he's doing. Did I get them all? No. Okay, that's better. Yeah, Joseph Drust, you know. He knows his stuff a little bit. Oops. Control the clip. I'm trying to... Oh, there we go. Okay. I think I might want it to kick up in the front like that. I'm just going to follow this a bit. Fog machine. Yep. In Drust we trust. Go Drust. Okay. Looks like I missed one. Let's clean this up. Fog machines. That'd be fun. Let me see. I'm missing my Facebook chat. Sorry, guys. Oh, same. Not many comments over there. Hi, Facebook. Okay. Oh, Drust when he was at Red Storm? Oh, cool. Yeah, he's an awesome guy. Genuine dude. Genuinely good dude. Hey, Ashton. Let's see. Could you please tell us your button layout and what shortcut keys you put on your Cintiq buttons? Yes. So, what I do is I don't do much, honestly. So I have this user interface and I have these brushes down here, and I have a menu. So I have this menu, this custom menu that I built. And this menu is essentially the tool menu that is condensed to the things that I use the most. And that is right here up in this top left corner. It's this menu. And I have hotkeyed that menu to the keyboard number 2. So then I map that key to the back button on my pen right here. So then wherever I'm at, I just pop it up. So this is not a Cintiq Pro. This is just a 27-inch regular Cintiq from last year or the year before, something like that. But anyway, you can get this user interface and these brushes over at my my webpage at 3dcharacterworkshop.com. Here, I'll put a link. Okay, boom. There you go. And it's free. You can just go over there and grab it. And you'll get on my newsletter that I send out some emails every once in a while talking about because I do an online course, which just turned 1 year today. Woohoo! So I've had my course out for a year. Crazy to think about. Yeah, different camera angle. It's like, I don't know. It's 27. You're just going to have to believe me. Yeah, the camera's being shot from the side there. So I hope that answers your question. Yeah, I don't really set up any hotkeys. The only hotkeys I really use, I have a keyboard tray underneath my Cintiq that I have my keyboard on, and I slide it out here, and then I use like Control Shift and Alt on my keyboard. It's just because I'm used to it. So I don't really use the remote that much. I want to try and set it up again to see if I use it. Yeah, 13-inch. Hey, what's up, Mike Black? Thanks, man. And to set a hotkey on a button, all you need to do is hold Control and Alt and click on the thing. So like if you want to make this menu a hotkey, hold the Control and Alt, or Command if you're on an Apple. Click on it and see it says press any key combination to assign a custom hotkey. And then you just push 2 if that's what you want to assign it to. And then it'll be set. That's all there is to it. Yeah, are you a hotkey master, Malchus? Are you simple? My friend Steve James, he's all about those hotkeys. Let's see. Oh yeah, Malchus, I know that, and they're updating it too. They're actually coming back and doing stuff to it. So. Super excited about Silo, but now it's so far behind. I don't know how they could catch up. I hope they can. So anyway, Amrish, oh, cool. Yeah, I've heard that's a good course. I haven't looked at it, so hopefully it's good for you. Don't forget to save. So yeah, with the custom hotkeys, that's when you go to shut down ZBrush, it'll say, hey, do you want to save the hotkeys that you made? And you just say, yeah. So that's a way to do it. Or you can save them by going to preferences, config, save hotkeys, I think, in there, or under hotkeys, store, right there. Save, store, load. There's your hotkeys. Anyway, so you're a big hotkey guy? That's probably, you know, I find that when I'm doing hard surface stuff, I use more hotkeys than not. But if I'm doing organic stuff, you know, don't use them as much. There you go. Look at those things. Hotkeys for life. I think the reason I didn't get into hotkeys is because I used to have a Cintiq 24HD and it had keys on the sides. And so my goal was to push my keyboard away and not use it so I can pull my Cintiq down into my lap and just have my left hand on the keys on the left and then everything else just within reach. And I got really fast that way and I haven't been able to get back there. So maybe I'll have to try it again to get the remote up. So I can say, I can talk about Maya because Maya's kind of a partner with ZBrush, but I like to keep the stream to ZBrush because it's Pixelogic stream, you know. Okay, let's crease these things. Doof, doof. I like to make noises when I crease stuff. Yeah, if I'm using a hard surface program, that's all I use, hotkeys. Like if you were here earlier in the stream and I was talking about sticky keys, you got to have hotkeys for those. You got to. Okay, Malchus, I got something for you. You should look up Rocket 3F. Check that out. Or if you've ever heard of Envil, NVIL. So when Silos stopped production, there's this programmer that took it upon himself to kind of try and rebuild Silo in his own way. And it's called Envil. So NVIL. And then another dude came along and was like, you know, this program's really awesome, but the interface is not that great. So what I want to do is take Envil and make a better user interface for it. And he did, and that is Rocket 3F. But it's got sticky keys like crazy. So it's worth checking out. Hey, Seagull Rush, how's it going? Yeah, thanks for joining. Hey, Juan over on Facebook, let's see. Do you think the polygon tools inside ZBrush are as good as any 3D polygon modeler software? Juan, they can be. They can be. If you get used to them good enough and you get used to, sometimes you kind of have to think in a different way to get used to how the polygon modeler inside ZBrush works. So you might have to come up with unique ways and workarounds to get things to do what you want. Or, yeah, you just kind of have to put your mindset in a different zone to kind of, you know, figure it out. But once you get really good at it and fast at it, like my friend Glenn Southern or Malachus, these guys, it can be faster. So it's because like the Q mesh, it will pop holes through stuff super fast and weld it all together. And it just kind of speeds up your workflow. If you're doing certain kinds of models certain ways, you can get really fast. And the radial symmetry is awesome. And then, you know, just like you can get quick with the hotkeys and stuff like that. ZBrush Riders. I'm in. and all the motorcycles are 3D printed. Yeah. Modeled and designed in ZBrush. Let's do it. Okay, enough with these shoe soles. Okay, you had a second part to your question. What was it? Okay. Do you think it's worth to learn them when you already know how to use 3D Studio Max for Maya polygon modeling? Yes, because the big thing is with ZBrush is you don't want to leave ZBrush if you don't have to, because that slows down your workflow. So if you know ZModeler and you know what it can do, and you can do some different functionalities without leaving ZBrush, then yeah, it's good to learn, because then you can keep your workflow fast. So that's my opinion. Okay, I want to make these wider and kind of taper down like a high heel, kind of like this. See how they're tapered? Taper these guys down. Man, you guys are asking some good questions tonight. I'm kind of working slow. Sorry about that. Yes, Malchus, that's a really good way to put it, man. Very good way to put it. And ZBrush is all about the artist brain, honestly. I mean, the programmer, the main programmer for ZBrush, he's an artist first and an engineer second. He made ZBrush for himself, essentially, because there weren't any other programs out there that could do what he wanted to do. So that is kind of the main reason why ZBrush is a little bit on the wonky side, is because, you know, he's kind of a brilliant art engineer. That's why a lot of the things are, you know, done the way they are. Yeah. Yep, he's both. And ZBrush, for the most part, is made by one person. I mean, there are contributors for sure, but I don't know the percentage, but it's very, very, very high, and it's done by one dude. Okay. Let's make the heel same way. Just really loose topology in here. I don't even care that it matches the edges. I just want topology. Okay. Chimpanzee brain. All right. Keyshot isn't, let's see. Do you use Keyshot? And if you do, how do you use it with ZBrush? And is there some kind of thing extra you have to buy? Yes, Ashton, there is. Keyshot is extra. It's made by a different company. And there is a thing called the Keyshot Bridge, which is kind of a handshake program that handshakes ZBrush to Keyshot. And it just allows you to push stuff back and forth. So, and it's super duper nice to use. Let me show you. And somebody was asking me about 3D printing. I'll get into that in a minute. So I worked on Disney Infinity, and let's see. Where's me? There we go. And so yes, I did do a lot of 3D printing, and I made some toys and stuff for this. But all of these marketing shots, these are all made with Keyshot. So this character, completely modeled from scratch, posed, colored, everything inside of ZBrush rendered in Keyshot. So that's essentially what you're looking at here. So if that answers your question, here's Dash, same kind of deal. Well, this is the actual toy. Let's see. Yeah, this one. There you go. Keyshot render, complete. So that's kind of what you get with Keyshot, is a super nice high resolution marketing render shot. So there you go. Hey, what's up, Daniel? I think I started to talk about this. So the student workshop contest is probably going to be starting at the beginning of next month. So we're going to take a month off because there are 2 contests going on right now, which is the one I'm modeling this for, which is Retrogasm, the one I kind of suggested that the students go participate in. And then there's another one just starting up over on ArtStation called Wild West. And both of those are really big, nice, huge contest challenges, and I don't want to take away from or interfere with those with an internal student contest. So I want to hold off on doing another contest right away. So yeah, I'm just holding off a bit, and I'm also letting new students come in. I just opened up enrollment again for spring today, and if you're interested in the course and getting in on that, just head over to my website and sign up for the newsletter if you haven't already, and you'll be notified when with the enrollment information soon. Let's see. Hey Siegel, you know what? I will let them know. I am streaming in 1080p, but I thought it doesn't it crunch on the fly to lower resolutions? I thought it did. Huh. Sorry about that. But yeah. Hey Daniel, if you want us like a suggestion here on the stream, probably not. Just send me an email at shane.olson@3dcharacterworkshop.com. Send me your what you want me to take a look at or something like that. If you want me to help you model something, I don't know, or think of something to model is what I'm trying to say. Oh, you need ideas. You don't play that many retro games? Oh, sorry. I didn't see your previous message there. So you're asking if I have any retro game ideas. This is, hold on, Robert, I'll get to your question there. So the reason I chose this character is because she's very, very simple, and I can get her done during my streams. Hopefully I can get her done before the deadline. It depends on your skill level. I would choose a character based on your skill level. But there are so many retro games, man. And just kind of look, if you join the retro contest, there's a Facebook group and you can see what other people have chosen. So, I would probably steer away from what other people have chosen just so you're not duplicating efforts. Gosh, I would look at, just do a search for like PlayStation 1 games and Nintendo, like NES games and SNES, so Super Nintendo games. There are so many. I mean, you could do like Bubble Bobble, you could do Contra or Metroid. I mean, there's a billion of them. Yeah, Dig Dug. Okay, so to answer you guys' questions about the course is an online workshop that I teach, and it is all go at your own pace videos. So it's not a weekly class. It's not like a traditional workshop. And I have a community that goes along with the workshop where you can post your work and get student feedback, get feedback from other students, get feedback from myself. And it's a lifetime access. You get access for life once you get in there. So, yep, Qbert Punch Out, there's so many. Elevator Action, Dragon's Lair. The list goes on and on. Black Tiger, Popeye, Mappy, APB. Sorry, I'm a huge video game nerd. Hey Blands, what's up? Yes, there is a replay of the webinar, and I will get that out to everybody on my emailing list tomorrow. So you'll be notified about that tomorrow. Because I want to edit some of the beginning just time out of it, and then I'll put it up there. But yeah, I did a webinar today to launch it, and today is the 1-year anniversary of the course. Yeah, Master Blaster. Ooh, I used to love that game, Master Blaster. So good. Okay, let's extrude this. I'm talking too much tonight, you guys, and I love it. So don't stop. But I need to make some progress here. There, look at that heel, done. Double dragon. No, yeah. That'd be awesome. Maze craze. Alien versus Predator. There you go. Hey, one. I agree with you, man. I love the Dreamcast. Why did it go away? Why? Seems like only yesterday. Space Channel 5. This was a weird game, honestly. Space Channel 5. It was kind of like a hybrid dance game. It wasn't really a dance game. It was like, follow my moves with the controller. You know, it's kind of weird. But I liked it. It was alright. Let's clip this straight. Okay. Zaxxon. Let's see. I missed the webinar today. Love to be able to watch it. Yeah, Joanna. Yeah, I'll be sending out a link tomorrow. Okay, you guys. If you're interested, are any of you guys interested? So I'm gonna give you guys a code, okay? And the code is spring, just for you guys watching right now, okay? This is because this code ends tonight, but the code will give you 10% off the course for just today, just people watching me live, the people who showed up live to my webinar, people who showed up live now. If you're really interested and you want to buy the course today, because this code only works today, it's 10% off. So if you guys are interested, I can give that to you. Hey, what's up, Rob? You know, Seagull Rush, I need to give it another go. I haven't given it, you know, a full test yet, but I want to. It's just, the thing I like about it is that it can give you different shapes. You know, different primitive shapes like squares and rectangles and things like that you wouldn't really necessarily get by doing the insert multi-mesh primitive method. So I get a code. Sorry, Rob. I just wanted to reward the people that showed up to my webinar today, my streams. What's up, Art? Yeah, Joanna, it is less to buy a Keyshot, and it's because it's Keyshot for ZBrush. It's not the full version of Keyshot that you can bring like Maya files and 3D Studio Max files into and render those out, because Keyshot was initially designed to work with CAD programs where they do like rings, you know, jewelry, cars, things like that. Very, very high tech. Lot of money involved, but they did join up with ZBrush and said, okay, if you kind of trim it down to just be used with ZBrush, we can sell it as a bundle with ZBrush or as a bundle with ZBrush, the Keyshot Bridge, for a much lower price. Like the full version of Keyshot is like $3,000 or more. It's a lot of money. So the Keyshot for ZBrush is way, way, way discounted compared to the full version of Keyshot, just so you know. Okay, let's see. Yeah, totally snoogles. Oh. Thanks, Attentive Slug. You want the cold Seagull Rush? Okay. Okay. This is kind of weird because I usually take you to a sales page that tells you what the course is all about. But I'm going to give you this one thing just today because 10% off is just for today. Okay. So this is just for right now during the stream. So if you guys are watching this back, there's a pretty good chance that it's already gone. Okay, so that is where you enroll, and if you type this code, Spring 18, into the code section, that is good until midnight tonight for 10% off. So if you're looking to join the course today, you can do it right there. So there you go. And I rarely discount the course. This is the second time I've ever done it. So it's just to say thanks to the people. Yeah, single site license is $1,000. Yeah. See, we were on a floating license at Disney Interactive, and it was way more. Yep, join us. Join the many. So yeah, if you're interested, now's the time. If you've been waiting around, waiting to join us, it's a good time. Midnight. So it's midnight Pacific time tonight. So that's when it's done. So if you try and use it tomorrow, it probably won't work. One of us. Yep, Roblums is a student of mine. There's a lot of students in here. Thanks for joining me tonight, you guys. For all the support. Okay, come on, get bigger. There we go. Okay, now I need to make a sole to this boot. It's funny how the sole got clipped out in this image because it was white. But let's bring this in. I was hiding a whole bunch of ooh-la-las. You can see them all. Yay, look how low of polygon she is. So low. Okay. So it's just basically a thick white sole separating the two. All right. There we go. What are you posting, Malachus? Yay, nice. Very cool. I'm going to have to look at those later. Okay. Hey, Blands. Appended primitive in project primitives. It's for free on the website. It's on the front. If you sign up for the newsletter, you'll get it. So if you want this brush and this appendage, it's free. Yeah, it's just free on my front page of my website. Go get it, man. Split, hidden. Get that out of here. All right, man. Look at this geometry. Crappy topology. I'm all holding my breath. Let's do this. Oh, what happened to the end? It put some extra circles in there. Go away, circles. Okay. Sometimes it does that. All right. Hey, Robert Schaefer, did you not see it? This is how you get, and thank you, Robert, but that's how you get to my enrollment page. It's just the enrollment page. It's not the sales page. So, and then use the code that's going to work for 10% off just for today till midnight, spring 18. That'll give you 10% off. I think he wants to have the appendage as a primitive and project primitives. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, Arcane. And, okay. Sorry. I missed it. Blands. Yeah, there's a taper, but not in the same way. Not in the same way. You can't get that shape. And that's the shape I use the most, right? I have talked to Paul Gabry about that, and yeah, maybe they'll add it in later versions. That would be nice, right? Oh, so cancel out after you tweak them with deformers. Yeah, you have to accept it. So you have to hit accept and then tweak them with deformers and stuff like that. So it's kind of this back and forth thing that you have to do when you're using it. Okay. Okay, let's split hidden. Are you taking off, Malchus? Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by. It's so great to talk to you again. I really hope you can make the summit this year. It'd be cool to hang out with you again. Drink some beers. I'll never forget you manhandling that keg. Oh, funny. That was a good time. Gotta do it again. Have a good one. Hey, Bazooka, I don't know. I haven't tried it, actually. Yeah, dude, I'll be there. Maybe that'll change your mind and make you not go. That's like my Christmas, my yearly Christmas. ZBrush Summit. Okay, sometimes when you extrude, it will flip the normals like this. See how it looks all weird? So then all you have to do is, I'm going to save it first. Save this first. Okay. All right, Amrish, thanks for stopping by. Thanks, take care. Just go down to Display Properties and hit Flip. And it'll flip these around. The reason I saved it before I did that is because sometimes Flip will crash it. Everybody's taking off. All right, Arcane. Thanks, man. Yeah, I hope I can get this done in time. Honestly. All right, so there's the soul. Now we need to match it. Need to stretch this and match it. It doesn't save? I did not close ZBrush as I thought and continued to work with open already. Okay. You can save your ZBrush settings if there's something you use all the time, like a setting you use all the time. Say, all right, say with this inflate brush, right? Say you like it at intensity 4 all the time, and you're tired of opening ZBrush and setting that to 4 every single time. So all you need to do is go to Brush, Save As right here, and then just save it as a new inflate brush. Like name it your own. Just name it whatever you want. And you can save it here. I'll show you where to save it. So if you hit Save As, then you go to C, Project Files, Pixelogic, 2018, Z Startup, Brush Presets. So you save it in here with all these other brushes. And when you do that, it'll show up in your brush list when you go to do your brushes. Then if you save it in here, next time you start up ZBrush, it'll be in there. Then you can drag it to your interface, or it'll be in your pop-up brush menu. So then you can make your own version of inflate or whatever you want. So that's how I do it personally. That's how I save off, because that's pretty much what all of these brushes are. They started as a brush that I had either found or somebody made or something, and I tweaked my own settings and put an icon on it, and I used it all the time. And I made these icons because I wanted to see, I'm kind of getting old and my eyes are kind of getting old, so I wanted to see exactly what these brushes do from a profile perspective, not just on a little tiny sphere that I couldn't see. So that's why I made them that way. So hope that helps. Yeah, my pleasure. Hey, what's up, Juanina? Over on Facebook, how's it going? Oh, somebody made a chart, huh? Oh, cool. Thanks for sharing. Turn this off. I'm going to need to do some trickery to this soul. Some adjustments, because right now it's looking like crap. Robert. Excuse me. Oh, man. Let's see. Would you ever take a day and go through all the UI and tools that you use and how they work? I could do that, Ashton, yeah. If somebody really wants to see it, I actually kind of do in the video on the front page of my website. I do go through like the brushes and what they do, and I do go through the user interface. I don't go through exactly what each of them do thing by thing, but I do give you an overview. So if you go to my website, which is, I'll show you really fast, 3dcharacterworkshop.com right here. And you scroll down, these 3 videos right here. So on the left, you'll see how to use these brushes. That's the brushes that I have. And how to use this interface. That's this video. And then how to use the ruler. That's right here. So there you go. I want to check out that PNG. Oh, nice. Very cool. That's really cool. Thanks for sharing, man. Very nice. All right, let's get some colors on here just for fun, huh? Some colors. Let's fill this with white. And when you eyedrop colors off of an image, you have to have this ring showing or it's not going to work. Then you push the letter C to eyedrop colors. And it will just grab it. And then let's fill this. C. And you want to eyedrop a color that's not in shadow and not in highlight. Just the most neutral version of that color that you can. There you go. Let's do these heels. That's where we'll leave off for now. Okay. Let's bring that body back a bit. Yeah. So now, since I have these boots, I need to cut them off down to the boots, because now they're inside. So I can go into this mode and do the opposite of what we did with the boots. And I'm going to come down into here, Do auto groups. Hide these guys. Delete hidden. Right. Oh, Mord. Oh, cool. Yay, Mord. Well, thanks for sharing. Anyway, regardless. Thank you, Mord. Mord on Discord. You are the Lord. Sorry, that was horrible. It's getting late. Oh, Robert. Okay, one more time. Currently, the workshop's closed for enrollment. Okay, yeah, don't go there. Don't go there. It's not. It's open behind the scenes. It's open for you guys. So let's see. So go here. Okay. So catch it. Hope it shows up. And I'll wait till that posts. It's kind of hanging. I don't know why, but it's hanging for a minute. Do you guys see the link at all? It's just hanging there. And then spring 18 is the code to get you 10% off. Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, really? All right. Well, you guys might have to come over to Twitch. Twitch. Links are not allowed. Oh, dang. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you what it is. It is 3dcharacterworkshop.com/p/ here, I'll put it in a notepad so you can just see it. I'll just float it here for a minute. There you go. That's what it is. Does that help? So I'll leave that up for a second so you can type it in. Yeah, so 3dcharacterworkshop.com/p/3D character or 3DCW webinar special. Yeah, that's a problem. No wonder you guys weren't seeing it. Sorry about that. And like I said, if you guys are watching this back later after it's been recorded, the code's probably not going to work, but this link will work for up until next Tuesday, which is May 8th. So it'll be closed on the 8th. And yeah, I don't want to go into a big old sales pitch on the course because this is Pixelogic Stream. So, oh, move the notepad down a hair. Here, let's put it over here. There you go. Oh, thanks, Attentive Slug. I'm gonna grab this, if you don't mind, and I'm gonna add it to my testimonials. Is that cool? Do you care? Google. I'm gonna show you the testimonials I've been collecting over the years. The year, not years. It's been 1 year. Check this out. See this? These are all testimonials on my course. And what would you like me to put as who said this? Attentive Slug. Lifelong. Okay, so there you go. Yeah, look at all of the testimonials. It just warms my heart. All the people that even just these short ones, you know. You're the best teacher ever. Oh, it's so great. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Anyway, just lots and lots of testimonials. So many. Anyway, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, back to it. And so after next Tuesday, that link will no longer work. And for the... Yep, there you go. Webinar special. That works. Put that on the end of my website. Okay, that sucks. It won't work with links. How are you supposed to take anybody anywhere? Okay. Anyway, I'm not a sales guy, and I hate pitching my course too much on this channel because it's Pixelogic's channel. So I'm going to go into a pitch for Pixelogic and ZBrush. So ZBrush is the greatest thing ever. Okay, no worries. So if you're interested in trying out ZBrush, there is a trial version down below. You can grab that and try it. I'm not sure how long it goes anymore. They keep changing it. I think it was either, I'm not sure if it's 30 days, something like that. And my course does have a 30-day guarantee, 30-day money-back guarantee. So back to my course again. But so you could essentially like pick up my course, grab the ZBrush trial, give it a go. If you like it, stick with it. Buy ZBrush. If you don't, then you know, nothing lost, nothing gained. Just ask for a refund, and there you go. So there you go. YouTube is a corporate monster. Oh, keep everything down. Over the 1 years. Oh yeah, too funny. Okay, what time we got? 7:46. We're about time to wrap this thing up. La la. Yes. What's up, Toonie? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Better go look at Facebook chat to make sure I'm not missing anything. And thanks for pasting it over there, one. Okay. No PayPal? Yes, there is PayPal. It takes PayPal and credit cards. Oh, you're sick? Oh, sorry. Keyboard Oreos. It's no fun to be sick. All right, let's see. I'm going to, let's combine this. Shillin', I hope you're sculpting along with me. Okay. Whoa, that's too much. Let's move it instead of inflating it. Oh, thanks. Need some Oreos. Oreos sound good right now. I'm on a no sugar thing though. Oh, Oreos would make me feel better. Maybe worse. I don't know. Okay. Let's combine these together. Oh no, not that. That. There we go. Thanks, Sapphire. It's been 2 weeks. No, been pretty much sugar-free for 2 weeks. I've been off soda for 4. So, and I've been losing some weight, so that's good. Thanks, Robert. I just saw it come through. Awesome. Thanks, man. Enjoy it. I hope you do. Sugar-free candies, they do. Okay, let's go. I'll have to check those out. They have to be carb-free, too. All right, remesh by union. There we go. Whoops, I need to accept it. I always forget to accept it. I do not accept. And then remesh by Remeasure. This can be super low, like, let's see what 600 gives us. Yeah, not bad. Let's accept it. the floor. And go to town. Smooth this neck out. So I'm giving you guys a play-by-play now. Yeah, no carbs. No carb, because carbs turn into sugar. No sugar. I did it again. Mirror and weld. There we go. If you ever do a mirror and weld and you get this center seam like this, it's very, very easy to fix. All you do is turn off symmetry, grab your move tool, and drag everything over onto the other side. Wherever you have that weird seam, just kind of drag it over. See if we have any on the back of the neck. Nope. Then just do another mirror and weld. Boom. See ya. Fixie Lou. Thanks, Tito. Yes, symmetry back on thanks me. Whew. So, Robert, there's really nothing to download. It is videos. So you can watch it. It's lifetime access. You can watch it whenever you want. Make characters whenever you want. Just be sure to join the community and yeah, it'll be fun. Here we go. 9:51. So I can just draw the top on here. I'd make her skin colored, but you know, she doesn't have a top yet, so for the kids. Be modest for the kids. Looks like the skirt also has a valley too. Well, thanks, Attentive Slug. Man, I should keep you around. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. We got to make sure the skirt isn't too short. Okay, there we go. Fix that. Oh, I'm confused on the back. So let's do it like this. Mirror and weld. When you're looking at the back, it goes from right to left. From the front, left to right. So. Ah, no worries, man. Thank you so much. Means a lot. Okay, there we go. And thanks so much, Robert. I'll see you in there. All right, let's see. I want to make her torso a bit bigger. You're like, look what I made at school, Mom. Just smooth this stuff out. Like my older son made me an ashtray in ceramics, and it looks like he meant it to look like a skull cave, all cool and everything, but you know, I had to ask him what it was. So if that makes sense. But it was good. It was the thought that counts, right? It was fun. Okay, these armpits are too high. If you sing, it helps. Okay. No singing. You told me this was going to be a singing-free stream. You lied to me. That's too much. Do I use the new Zbrush Tools, or do I still use the same ones I've always been using? Ashton, I don't smoke. Go up, I don't. Which is funny. I thought you were saying no to, yeah, there's a delay. Sorry about that. I thought you were saying no to my singing, not no to the ashtray. The tools, the new tools that I typically use, I will get into the Sculptress Pro mode when I'm getting into detail levels. So very, very, very high detail levels, like on the face, like around the nose, the eyelids, things like that. But I usually will typically stay in Remeasure mode, like I am right now. Remeasure with Dynamesh turned on for as long as I can. That's what I typically use. But in doing so, instead of using the Remeasure over here, right here in the tool menu, right here, I now use the one inside the gizmo, which is right here, Remesh by Remeasure. I use that, and I use Remesh by Union, and I hardly ever Dynamesh anymore, unless I'm exploring, you know, trying new shapes, trying to explore. Yeah, I think we all made an ashtray, right? Oh, too funny. Hey, what's up, Deb? All right, let's see. I want to color this hair pink too, just for fun. See if I can get a good pink color. Fill it. There you go. Where did this go? Then let's grab a blue. Blue. Something like that. Okay. Fill those headphones. I like having color on my stuff. So Machine Shop. You know what I used to make in Machine Shop? I used to try and make Chinese stars. It's like throwing stars. Shuriken. Out of nails. I would try and get nails and bend them curved. Then try and weld them with a tack welder. The things you do when you're a kid. You know. Funny. Yeah, Joanna, it's really cool because you have more control. With that white cone, you can really dial in the amount, and you can try several different times if the first try doesn't work. So yeah, it's way cool. Storm, where are you at? Where's there a storm? There's not a storm here. It did rain today. Rubber throwing. Remember those rubber nunchucks? Foam. I used to hit my brother with that. Yep. Let's color these things too. I need to make a microphone eventually in this thing. Whatever it is. I can't remember what those are called. Anyway, we're getting there. We're getting there. I kind of like her blue skin. Like a Twi'lek. Oh, Wisconsin. Ah, my grandma's in Wisconsin. Very cool. All right, you guys. I think I'm going to wrap it up at this point. Leave something for next week. Okay, I got to tell you guys, next week I'm going to be streaming on Monday instead of Tuesday because I have something going on Tuesday night. So I won't be around, so I'm going to be streaming on Monday to make up for it. But I'm going to stream at 1 o'clock in the afternoon my time, which is noon Pacific time. So if you're already following the Pixelogic stream, you will, or if you're not subscribed, but if you're following Zbrush Pixelogic, I can't even talk tonight. Sorry. If you're following Pixelogic on Twitch, you'll be notified when I go live, or when anybody goes live for that matter. There are a lot of fantastic streamers on here, and I believe Ashley goes next tomorrow. So watch her; she's awesome. And then I think Brendan Bensington. I can never say his last name. Brendan is awesome, and he may be streaming tomorrow morning. I think I have an eyelash in my eye. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no worries. Joanna, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for sharing your Tuesday evening with me again. It's been fun. Oh, this has been a long day. And again, my course is open for enrollment starting today, and it's ending next Tuesday at midnight. So you have a week. But just for you guys that showed up today, I gave you guys a special code to get 10% off. Just today, it ends at midnight. So I'm going to put that up one more time for you guys if you're interested. So there you go. Follow this link since YouTube cannot accept links, and then put in this code. You'll get 10% off. So it's only for today, only till midnight. And then enrollment is going to stay open 1 week, and then I'm going to close it again. I typically open the course, you know, once a quarter-ish. So there you go. Oh, thanks, me. Thanks for being in there, man. Yeah, it's been fun. I can't believe it's been a whole year since I started that, and it's been phenomenal. You know who makes it phenomenal? And this is going to sound totally cheesy, but the students. The students make it phenomenal. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw, or if you guys have looked at the gallery. Here, I'm gonna brag up the students really quick because they're amazing. All right, Robert. We'll catch you next time, man. But look at this. They're incredible. And these are a bunch of blockouts. None of this artwork is mine. These are from the students. And if you go up here to the blockout gallery, you can see a bunch of character blockouts. If you go to this high-res gallery, you can see a bunch of high-res. And if you go to this blog, this is something new. Sorry, I'm going to pop over to the blog for a second. Come on, blockout gallery. Why did I go to blockout gallery again? Go to the blog. Okay, so, and these are student challenges that that I do. And these are the winners from the last one. And what I had is I did a challenge that the students could pick a concept from the concept artist Luigi Lucarelli. And if they had their concept approved by him, and he gave them the go-ahead, and they can go ahead and model a character. And I had these judges like Weston Reed. Here, let's go in here. I'll show you. Okay. Weston Reed and Matthew Keane. These are all professionals in the industry working. Like, not just professionals, but high in their field. And Joe Pickop, he was a character art lead on Gigantic. And Matthew Keane works on Civilization. And Weston Reed works for Rare. Is it Rare? Gosh. Sorry, it's probably right here. Oh, Carbine. Sorry, Carbine. So he's a lead character artist over at Carbine. So I had these guys judge, and then Luigi himself judged. So I had the 4 judges, and then they judged on all these. So, but just look at the amazing artwork that's coming out of this course. I cannot believe it. It's just incredible. So yeah, this is Chris's work. Christopher Dean, amazing, super cool stuff. This is a game character. She took this all the way to game. So that's not everybody takes their character all the way to a game character. And this is Cody's. I don't know if Cody's still in here. He was here earlier. This is his. So very cool. Look at all this stuff. Amazing. There's Scott's. And it just keeps going. All these entries. So good. Hey, there's Cody. What's up, man? He's like probably sculpting. Hey, I heard my name. Eric, yeah, just super duper good. Super good. Mike Black, he's here, right? I don't know if Mike Black's still watching. There's his awesome. Look at that render. That's what Keyshot does for you. I think he rendered in Keyshot, right, Mike? He might have rendered somewhere else, but anyway. Yeah, awesome. So again, open for enrollment. I'd love to see you guys in there. And I'm gonna announce that contest for Pixologic one more time for you people that are still in here. Pixologic is having a contest right now. That is for. Let me give you a link. Let me follow this link, and it is for kids in wheelchairs. And what they're doing is. It's called the Magic Wheelchair. Check this out. I talked about it earlier in the stream, but it's for kids in wheelchairs, and essentially you get to build one of these in ZBrush. There's a starting file that you get to start with, and you can build around that starting wheelchair kind of block-in file, and it's Star Wars themed, and then they are joining up forces with Thingergy. And Thingergy is going to help build these things. And you can read all about it on this webpage. And you go to pixologic.com/ MWC, which stands for Magic Wheelchair. And you can go here and you can watch this video all about it. And here's the contest details. And here's some previous builds that they've done. It's super cool, super cool. So yeah, if you're interested, get in on that. If you're a hard surface modeler, or if you come up with something just Star Wars related, you know, super cool. And they're going to reveal it at Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con this year. It's going to be super cool. So anyway, there you go. If you're interested, do that. Magic Wheelchair. Super cool. Nice work, Pixelogic. Super awesome. Okay, anyway, I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. Thank you guys. And again, I'll see you next Monday at 1 o'clock. And then my course closes next Tuesday at midnight. So anyway, thank you everybody. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. And we will catch you next week. All right. Take care. Have a good one.